If you decided to not use the boiler at all, and in the wintertime you need to be sure the boiler is drained, to do that, you would shut this valve, which is a supply, and this valve over here, which is the return, this one here. That way you have isolated it from the oil-fired boiler, and now you can drain the boiler here. You open up this valve, hook a hose here, outside, and lift the relief valve to let air back in as the water goes out, and you will completely drain it.
What about then when we wanna fill it back up again?
When you want to fill it back up again, you would use this water here to get it up to, say, 12 pounds.
So we leave this open, when we get some coming out, we close it and keep adding until we get 12 pounds?
And that valve would stay open on the expansion tank, and when you drain the system, you would drain all the water out of it, because it ties in at the boiler over here. So everything would be empty. So you can just go ahead and open that full force until you get water here. At that point, you'll want to shut this valve, and you'll want to shut the supply valve off when we get water out of here. After you get that shut, open it slightly, not full force. Watch the pressure gauge. And
Till you get to 12 pounds.
when you get to 12 pounds, shut it off. And now the boiler is not going to start because the low water cutoff has tripped. That's the
right.
black.
Yeah, okay.
And you'll have to reset it. It's a good check to try to start it. If it doesn't start, push the reset. When it starts, it indicates that the low water cutoff is working.
So, the expansion tank should be full of air then when we fill it back up, and we shouldn't have to pump it up, right? Or should we?
No, you shouldn't have to. You should, that would be, you'd have enough air pressure in there to go ahead and
And just open
yeah,
up the
if
black
you
valve
get, if you
again.
get the water up to this point, and, and you see that float will rise, you can look at the linkage. If it doesn't, when you reset it, if it doesn't start, you haven't got water above that mark on the on a control, but you will have, it will build pressure in the expansion
Sure.
tank, and water will go up there.